Hey guys, it's Shingy. The role of transparency is this year's theme at the Seattle Interactive Conference. It all became clear when I spoke to Keith Frankel, Head of Creative and Design at HubSpot, about the power of collaboration and the art of creative thinking. But how do you apply personalization, personal experiences? How do you apply that in terms of what you do from a digital perspective?
Everyone can learn the skills of execution. If you spend enough time in Photoshop, enough time in After Effects, Final Cut, you can learn to do that. Sure, you may never be a savant at it, but you can learn to do it and you can do a good job at it. But the things that allow us to do conceptualization are the things that come from our own personal experiences.
So the question I have for you then, how do you actually put that into practice for brands that you represent?
I think the thing that makes great creative work is actually when you put more than one creative person together.
Yeah.
So let's be honest, the work we do is really hard. And so we've had to become increasingly specialized in our skill sets.
Yeah.
And so as a creative, I'm only capable of doing certain things very well. And so what I do is I build a team, I find people who can work with me to fill that. And as a collective, we're able to fill all the gaps and solve any of the problems we ultimately, that our clients or other departments in our companies, if you work for a brand, whatever issues they have that we need to solve, like as a team we can go do that. So it's all about the collective. So personal experience allows me to do my piece very uniquely well, but I need other pieces to fill in my own gaps.
And how do you determine the gap? What's the analysis piece to say, here's what's missing, this is how we fill it?
You got to be honest with yourself. So I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm not good at, and there's an interesting piece to this creative puzzle, right? Because we know we need to say we're designers or we're videographers and we're problem solvers, we're not artists, but that's a hard thing to do because in the end we want to feel like we're putting a unique stamp on the work we do. It's more than just pushing buttons or punching numbers or checking boxes.
Do you think the essence of design is critically important today? Or?
I think absolutely. I say this thing, so I work with C-suite all the time, and in my company it's mostly MBAs, and so trying to defend the creative to MBAs is not an easy thing to do all the time. And I always say, listen, you can't take my designers, my creatives, find a problem in the company and let us jump on it. And I promise you we will fix something about it. We will make it more efficient. We will make the customer's experience with that much better. And so I believe there's a really unique space, a really unique need for design and creative everywhere in an industry. And so in order to fill those needs, though, we have to be capable of doing it. Our craft has to be to a certain level. And so what I always say to my guys is, view yourself as a bullseye. And the thing that you're great at is that thing in the middle, number 10. Maybe it's design. For me, maybe it's writing. Over the course of your career, you should be building out that 9 ring and that 8 ring, and you should be adding skills and different skill sets to this looping bullseye. And over time, the accumulation of all those different skills and knowledge and personal experiences are what actually dictate your specialization. That's what makes you unique as a creative.
Well, mate, it sounds like creativity is alive and well and in good hands. Thanks for spending some time with me,
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Keith. Cheers.
Yep.